Hey everyone, Mr. MCA here. This is a lap guide for Fuji International Speedway with the 2023 Super Formulas, and this is applicable for both the Honda and the Toyota versions. They both perform the same, but I'm using the Honda version because it has this cool Miosha livery, but that's another story for another day. We're on the racing soft tires, and these Super Formulas are fully stock with tuning prohibited. But let's go ahead and get started with the lap guide, where you don't want to over rev the car, so you're shifting shortly after the bar on the bottom of the screen fills up. And for turn number 1, you're going to brake really late. You're braking when a curb on the left starts, so right around the 100 meter board. Brake as much as you can, going on to second gear and turning in when you reach the 50 meter board. So go ahead and start to turn in, going on to second gear, easing off of the brakes as you're turning in, so doing a bit of trail braking, but exit on third gear. And be careful getting on the throttle because you don't want to get on the throttle too early, have the turbo kick in, and then you spin out. For turn number 3, you're turning in at the 50 meter board, going flat out in time trial. In the race, you want to do a little courtesy lift as you go to turn number 3, trying to get as close as you can to the baller that is on the left. Go up to 6th gear as you complete turn number 3. 100R, which is this turn right here, you can easily take a flat out, but stay towards the right because you're braking when the curb on the right starts, so right around the 75 meter mark. Brake as much as you can, turning in at the 50 meter board, and you want to go down to 3rd gear, ease off of the brakes as you're turning in, and you want to carefully but confidently get on the throttle as you exit the hairpin, as this turn it's really easy to lose a lot of time if you're a little too slow getting on the throttle. Then bring yourself towards the left. You're braking shortly after you go under the big Dunlop sign, and with these cars you can brake really late. If you can spot it, you can brake just before the path on the right ends. So going on to 2nd gear, turning in just as you reach the white marker that is on the left. You can take advantage of the red and white curves as you're still within track limits, using a little bit of throttle control to try to whip the car around turn number 11, trying to get set up for turns number 12 and 13. And you want to try to go through turn number 12 flat out. Bring yourself towards the left, brake just as the grass on the left ends, using around 25% braking power and turning in right away for turn number 13. Carefully getting on the throttle, staying on 3rd gear. Then just as the curb on the left ends, that's where you want to do a lot of trail braking, trying to set yourself up for a late apex. Briefly going down to 2nd gear for more rotation, but exit on 3rd gear and carefully get on the throttle. Bring yourself towards the left. Brake shortly after you pass the path on the right, and this is just like the previous turn where you're trying to go for a late apex. You can use the white marker on the left as your cue to turn in as much as you can. Again, just trying to go for a late apex, and just stay on 3rd gear as you go through the final turn, trying to get the car straightened up and carefully fully accelerate your way out. So in a moment we'll go through all this again, but this time I will not stop the video. Alright, so here we go, starting the new lap, and you're going to brake really late for turn number 1, braking at around the 100 meter board where the curb on the left starts, going on to 2nd gear for more rotation, but exit on 3rd gear, and you want to be really careful getting on the throttle so you don't spin out. Turn number 3, you can take a flat out in time trial. In the race, it's really risky to take turn number 3 flat out. The 100R, you can easily take a flat out, but bring yourself towards the right, brake when the curb on the right starts for the hairpin, and you want to be really confident getting on the throttle as you exit the hairpin, as being even just a little hesitant can cost you quite a bit of time. Bring yourself towards the left, braking shortly after you pass the Dunlop sign, braking really late, a little bit of throttle control, whip the car around turn number 11. Using around 25% braking power for turn number 13, trying to carry as much momentum as possible. Lots of trail braking for the penultimate corner, trying to go for a late apex, briefly going down to 2nd gear for more rotation. And for the final turn, it's pretty much nearly the same process as the previous turn. and you want to try to go for a late apex. It's trying to carry as much momentum as possible, and that is it for the lap guide. So with this, I was able to get a 120.8, and yeah, trying to be really fast here hurts my head. It's just like it's way too fast for me, but hopefully this lap guide helps you out. And that's all for this video. So thank you for the support. Thank you for watching this video. Quick thank you to the channel members as well. And that's all for me. So this is Mr. MCA, and I'll see you in the next video.